from Crafty Stamp Co. Let's dive into it tonight and find out. Welcome, friends. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. So we are going to unbox. All I've done is I've sliced my little tape pieces here, and we're going to do an unboxing for the exclusive Crafty Crew Kit from Crafty Stamp Co. And the last day to pre-order is today. So you have to get those orders in ASAP if you want your kit. And they're fantastic. They are, so when you buy the kit as a subscriber, which means you're going to get it every month shipped to you, or not every month, every kit shipped to you, which is every other month, then it's $49.99, which is 35% off of like the retail price of everything that's included. Or you can do the non-subscriber price, which is $59.99, and that is 15% off of what you would pay retail. You can go to craftystampco.com and pick up your kit. Order your kit today, and all the information is in the description box below. So make sure you check it out. And I know this is a hard time of year for people. There's so many people going live and so many things going on. But I wanted to give you my take on the unboxing of this, and basically a first look. I have not even opened the box, so you'll see as I see it. And just so you know, my phone is dropping on and off for some reason, and it should pop back on. If it gets blurry, I'll be back. You should still be able to hear me. I haven't been able to debug that issue yet. I thought I had it figured out, running my phone directly to the computer, but it's not particularly working. So I will I'll get it together. So Shanna, I know, was just finishing up her beautiful cards. If you haven't checked out Shanna Makes It, go catch her replay. Her videos are amazing, and she puts out content every single day. So there's lots to find on her channel. Hey Linda, how are you, friend? Hey Jay. Gaz, darling. Here's all my friends. Oh, you can't hear me? Let's try. Okay, hold on. Let me fix. Okay, is that better? Can you hear me now? My son was in here. He does a lot of my IT stuff, and he was in here trying to get my DSLR camera, my big Nikon, to work as a live stream camera. And so he was playing around with some of my settings. Is that better? I hope it's better. Hey Shannon! I bumped up the volume on the microphone. Hopefully that helped. I think it did. I do tend to talk really quiet on my lives anyway, so I'll just have to remember to be a little bit more vocal. Can you hear? Is it better, Gaz? I can turn it up more. We'll just... There. Let's see how that works. I've got it bumped all the way up here. Let me see. You might have an echo for a minute. Okay, it's, hold on, let me move this, see if this helps. If I move it a little closer to my mouth. My son got me a lapel mic, and so we're trying that out instead of the big boom mic because it took up too much space. Okay, I think we're better now. Anyway, we're going to do a first look unboxing. This is the box of the month, not really box of the month. It is the Crafty Crew kit from Crafty Stamp Co. And so we're going to do a first look unboxing. And I'll show you what it's all about. There's been tons of unboxings going on. I think I'm probably one of the last ones because tonight is the last day, the last time to get your order in. All right. We'll leave the little worms in the box because otherwise the dogs will get to those. I've got too many stacks of things going on. Okay, so here we go. It comes all wrapped up nicely. Yeah, Jay, I'm glad you're starting to feel better, or at least are on the mend. You've been down for a while. So it even is printed, like it says, thank you, Jana. It has my name on it. Very personalized. Love that little touch. So we're going to carefully... Lennox liked the packing materials. Yeah, Abner would eat them all. Not just play with them. He would eat them. All right. So the other thing is it comes in this awesome mesh zipper bag, which... I love these things. I would have them for everything. All right, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to save my tissue paper. I just noticed it, Jay, when I was looking at it, that it had my name on it. I thought that was the coolest thing. So you get a zippered mesh bag, and the kit comes with 2 4x6 stamp sets, matching crafty cuts. Now, Crafty Cuts is something new, and what it is, it's an SVG file that you can download. It is not the stamps, but it is a cut file to cut, like you were going to die cut the stamps, only it's kind of backwards, so you would cut your shape, and then you can use the cutout from that as kind of a jig to do your stamp. And yes, my video's going in and out still. I have not figured out why it is doing that. It's something with OBS and my phone. But my phone is connected directly to my Mac Mini. So I don't know why it would be bumping off. I need to do a little research on that. I need to get into the OBS Discord. This is from Crafty Stamp Co. CraftyStampCo.com. They used to be Copictopia, and Christina has worked over the last few months to do some rebranding and restructuring of the company. They also do the North Carolina retreats, which are a in-person and virtual retreat. So let's start with this stamp set, which is Love is in the Air, and you've got all sorts of things. Let me find my... I have a printout on black paper that might be easier to see. so that you can see the stamps that come with it. So there's a birdhouse, all sorts of little birds, hearts, the little lovebirds on the tree, the sentiment. So that is the love is in the air. Then the second one is called You're My Person, and it has these awesome little like chibi characters, drawings, anime kind of looking. They have the big eyes. They're fun to color. It's a lot of real estate to cover though. Real estate is my word of the night, apparently. So that, and then there's a bunch of sentiments and some hearts with those. So you get those two sets. So what the SVG cuts are is, this is not what it's going to look like. I mean, this is what your screen will look like. I use a Silhouette Cameo. So this is what it'll look like. Hey, Susan. On your screen, and then you send it to your Cameo and it'll cut out your shapes. You won't have the stamped images there for how mine works. You would have to do it however your machine works with it. But what I do is that I can send, with my registration marks and everything, send it, it'll cut out the shapes. I can take that part and then use that to stamp on my the parts that were cut out. But that's how it would work for me, because they don't offer dies, and there are some of us that, me, don't like to fussy cut, so it's a great option. So this is the stencil for this month. I love these hearts. I used them the other day on a card. So you get the heart stencil, and then the paper pack. Look at this. Christina is all about organization. Yeah, I'm not a fan of fussy cutting at all. I'll grab a giant square or rectangle die and use that instead. So this is what your paper comes in, and it's not one of the little like acetate envelopes that tend to tear. So this, super sturdy. Organize all your papers, keep them together. So we've got two organizational things. She was thinking. And let me just peel. Like I said, I am just opening this up. So there we go. We only had one sticker. So the papers are amazing. They're super thick. They're all double-sided. You got to get it now, Shannon. And my link, there should be a link in the description below if that's where you're shopping. So let's just flip through the papers real quick. We've got hearts, roses. I love these prints, the papers that have the kind of newsprint. The dogs are hearing me talking. More roses, hearts. This reminds me of like old, like wedding, my grandparents or my great-grandparents had a plaque kind of thing that had their wedding information on the back of their wedding photo. Polka dots, print. This is a little tiny print. More hearts. Gingham. That'll get my heart going right there. Ginghams and plaids. Some more hearts, and we're back to the beginning. So that is all the papers that you get. There's 4 each of 12 designs. So you have 24 pieces of cardstock, and it's fabulous. And this nifty little plastic holder plus the zipper bag, and then that's not it. But wait, there's more. There's sprinkles. See, now before I came back to card making, I did fake bakes, which are like fake cupcakes and cakes and stuff. And so we always had sprinkles for embellishing our cupcakes and stuff. But these are like shaker bits. But look at all these bits. There's the sequins, but they don't have the hole in them. And there's rhinestones and some strawberries and the little dragées, and we call these jimmies. I don't know what that is. That's a large piece of clay. But there's some hearts. Let me grab some of the hearts there. So the sprinkle mix is fantastic, and not super, like nothing's super tall to get stuck in your shaker. Because I know sometimes things can turn on their edge and they get stuck. So this should all shake, and the little dragées, you know, the little micro beads, they get everything kind of moving, and they make that little, you know, they make the little shaker noise. They give it that little sound. But there's all sorts of hearts jumping out. Different size sequins. So this is a super pretty mix. We're actually going to use this tonight and we're going to make a little shaker. So I'm going to leave that in there because there's no way I'm going to get all those back in here without dumping them all over. So these are the two sets. You're My Person and Love Is in the Air. And then the paper in its super nifty plastic holder. And your zipper storage bag, and it's mesh. It's really nice. And it's got a little hang thing. I don't know, I had seen someone had used the little metal discs that you have the paper in the middle but the metal rim on them to write like what company is on, what company on the little hanger thingies, so you know what each bag is. Because if you get this, so the next one will come out in March, so you would have another bag like this, so you could easily, you know, put a tag on here that says, you know, January 2025. I had to think about what year it was going to be. All right, so let me put this aside. I already have some bits and pieces. Let me stick this in my, see, I love these bags. So I have a bigger one. So we're going to put the bag, which has a bag inside of it, inside the bag, and keep everything together. Yeah, that mix is very springy. And not just, you know, Valentine's or, you know, Love Is in the Air, but just spring, Mother's Day, all the way through, you know, till Memorial Day. I think you can use it. We are going to make a shaker card. That would be Abner, that is barking. And we're going to use the birdhouse and a bird. And I'm not going to color tonight, so we're going to pick out little bits that I have already done. And I have no fingernails. A rose. Let's get a heart. We don't need a key. So this, I love this part of it, this little branch with the birds, but I'm not using that tonight. All right, so I'm going to go with Craft and Red. And I'm going to cut, let me see, my shaker card piece is actually from Cat Scrappiness. They have A2 size full front shaker pockets. So this will cover my whole shaker front. And it has adhesive and everything on there. You can make them really easy, but this is easier. This is like the little easy button. So those are the shaker pockets from Cat Scrappiness. And I got to remember to remove protective film. That would be Abner. Little Abner is making some noise. Let me grab my bone folder real quick. I'm just going to crease over these seams. I love shaker cards. They are one of my favorite things to do, or tags. Well, the only reason I knew, Jay, is because it says remove protective film. Otherwise, if that little sticker wasn't there, I probably wouldn't know. But it's nice that it keeps it from getting scratched as you're kind of, you know, moving it around on the table. And I am going to take my little, not that much, we probably don't need it now, brush, and just brush over this, because some of those little, I love chicken burgers. No, Gaz, I said I love shaker cards. But maybe with my crazy accent that you think I have, it sounded like chicken burgers. Although I do love a good chicken burger. All right, so these are super quick with this front pocket. My paper should be cut to the right size, technically. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Might need to shave just a little bit off of it. Just a smidge. And it might be too long. I was doing these card fronts. No, Jay, if it wasn't on the front of it, I don't think I would know to remove something from it. Oh, see, I totally miscut that. I wouldn't have known if there wasn't a sticker on there. You know, if maybe it was another company that had them. I wouldn't have known. I don't think you're dumb. I don't think you're dumb ever. We gotta take just a little, maybe a little more. There we go. Gaz, you guys need to stop. That's not positive self-talk, boys. Then I gotta take some off the side. And you want to make sure too, when you put it together, that you get your little corners really encased, so that none of your the little dragees drop out, or any of your little sprinkles drop out. So we should be good. Hey, Albert! All right, we're going to leave our top open. This is a quick card tonight. Are you all ready for Christmas, Albert? I probably could grab a pokey tool. That would probably work a lot better. And I'm just using, it's a Teflon bone folder to make sure that everything is smushed down. Smush is a technical term. I guess it would help if I picked it the right side. I don't know how the ladies with the fingernails do it. So we've had a busy weekend. Not just, I mean, there's been so many hops going on. Cat Scrappiness had a release. Crafty Stamp Co. has their last day today for the Crafty Crew kit. There's all sorts of people doing advent calendars. I gotta find where the protective film is now. The papers are absolutely amazing. There is so much, they're just bright. They're different too. I have a lot of them that I've hoarded because I don't want to use them. Okay, I need a better pokey tool. That's a paintbrush. That won't work. Oh, finally, got it. Whew! It's gonna have to call in reinforcements. So there is a protective film there. And then let's add our little sprinkle mix in here. We're going to add some more. I love those typography ones. Hey, Glow! Oh, that's a lot of sprinkles. We can take out these big ones, though. Sorry about that. That would be the dogs freaking out. So, see, they don't, some of them, there we go. They shake her well. And I love that they're included in the kit. It's okay, Abner. All right, so let me clean up my mess real quick because I have little things everywhere. Maverick, and get a drink. See, it's the little beads in there that make it go. All right, so I mean, basically, you have your panel. You put it on your card base. We're gonna add. Let me put these back before I dump them everywhere. And the other thing is this little lid screws. The top screws on. It doesn't just pop on. So they're in there. They're not coming out. Oh, we'll get a sentiment. And I think I'm going to cut. I'm going to go, let's see. Gotta figure out which one to use. I kind of like the roses. I think we'll go with the roses. Oh, Jay. We just blame it. It was Lennox's fault, right? He got toe beans in the way. Alright, so let's cut this down. Jay, you cracked me up. I'm going to glue down and then trim around. Holy cow. My glue exploded. Like everywhere. That's not good. It was actually not that accident. Well, that's good. I'm sure he helped pick them all up too, right? See, I'd had this. Look at it, like totally blurped in my thing. I'm gonna have to go wash that because that will make me crazy. All right, let's trim a little shaving off of this. He was just trying to help put them back together. And we're going to get some fat score tape. So to speak on the longevity of score tape, I have had this score tape for probably 15 plus years. Many years. Many, many years. So we are, I think we're ready for Christmas. Got to send everything out. Jeff's been freeze drying. Our family, they get gifts. But then we always do kind of a little handmade portion too. And Jeff's been freeze drying candies to send to the families. And so far this year, my favorites are the freeze dried Little Debbie's Christmas trees, because the frosting part in the middle doesn't necessarily freeze dry, but the cake part does, and it's like it gets to be like a cookie, but it's not like hard crunchy, it's just soft crunchy, airy. Hey Lala! I'm a little early tonight. Shanna went early, and so I jumped on early. There, so we got our shaker bits. I'm gonna trim that down on both sides. But we did, we've done freeze-dried Christmas trees, Charleston chews, nerd clusters, saltwater taffy. What else do we do? Bit of honey. And we've got Skittles to go. And probably something else. But they're good, and the kids always request certain ones. So that's what we send to them. Make sure I got my roses going the right direction. Oh no! Well, I hope everything goes well, Lala. I had neck surgery a few years ago. And then I've had 2 back surgeries, but the neck surgery was helpful. So I hope it's helpful for her. I know, I love the shaker panels. I'll send you some, Shannon. All right, so let's put our little birdhouse, and I'm just going to use this will dry on the acetate fine. That one's not working. Gosh darn it. So yeah, we're just going to stick with score tape tonight, because my other one blurped. Yeah, Jay, it's been a while. You've had this, the crud is what we always called it, when the kids went back to school, like after Thanksgiving, and the weather started changing, and they all started getting sick. We'd always call it the crud. There we go. Well, I will see you, well, it'll be your tonight, Lala, my morning, bright and early, as I drink my coffee and watch you in the morning, you and Shanna. All right, and get our little bird. Going home early is always nice. I made this, Lala. When I had, before my back surgery, or after my back surgery, when I was stuck sitting in bed for a while, I made pokey tools and beaded pens and things like that. Morning. All right, we got our little bird. I think he'll just kind of sit right there. I don't know that I need that sentiment because I only have one bird. Let me see if I have another. Oh, here, we can color one real quick. Because I guess there needs to be two if it's going to be love birds. All right, let me grab my blue real quick. I don't, Lala. I did. I had a store up until a year ago. I made all sorts of stuff. Made wreath signs and stuff. But then when I was having my surgeries and all of that, we decided it was best that I just close everything down. And so now I craft purely for the joy of creating. No store, no orders to fill. I send out, like if someone wanted, a pokey tool, I'd send them one. I don't, it's all just because. Just part of the, just the joy of doing it. I really need to refill my markers very much badly, because a lot of them are not here anymore. Hey, Albert, once I can get back out to the building again, I'll start putting some fake bake, doing those again, just as part of it. Albert has watched me, gosh, long time. When I did wreaths, and then I did fake bakes and stuff, and now making cards. And from Facebook to YouTube. There we go. Now we've got little birds. They need a heart. I'll give them a pink heart. I love these little trays. I 3D printed them. And I love being able to keep everything. My hands, my poor hands. This weather is getting me. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Just message me. Message me on the Facebooks or Instagram. Let me know what colors you like. And they don't have to be, you know, I like the jingle jingle part of it. Hey, Jim. Probably should have grabbed my little reverse tweezers, but I didn't. Hopefully that'll dry clear. All right, get our sentiment on here. How are you doing, Jim? So this weather, can we just talk about this for a minute? I know I always go on to the weather, but it's crazy. We were into the 30s not too long ago. I'm in Alabama. We don't get cold like that often. But then tomorrow is supposed to be 77 degrees. I think we're just gonna kind of center that there. I think we'll put it one more. I did, Albert. That's what friends are for. Enabling. Right? Getting everyone to, you know, try new hobbies. All right. We're going to call that good. Because with all the shaker bits, there's lots of to it already. All right, I got to put all my little tape pieces away. So we'll save that. I got to tidy up so that when I come in the morning to make videos, 70s is good, especially 70 with no humidity is even better. This is my husband's favorite time of year, when it's nice, not too hot, not too humid, the bugs are gone. That's my thing. I hate the bugs here. Is my complaint. But 70s are good. That's a nice, comfortable t-shirt. You know, you probably just heard our air conditioner kick on. I need to fix my I'm in the desert. We don't have humidity. Yeah, we have humidity. But now it's not bad, so we're okay. Should we put one more on here? I think it needs 3. But you figured it out though, didn't you, Albert? I haven't made molds for a while. I miss being out. I have a building that we built that housed my business and all my wreath making stuff. But when I had my back surgery, my husband wouldn't let me out there because he was afraid that if I fell, that one, nobody would know. I mean, I could yell to the Alexa to, you know, save me, to send help, but really other than life alert, you know, he was worried that I would fall while I was out there and would be out there. So I don't go out there right now because I'm not stable yet. So here is our finished card with our CRAFTY Crew kit. Tonight is your last chance to order. If you want to get your order in for that, the next kit will be available in March. The next release will be coming up in February. So here is our shake, 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 shake. I love it. It turned out really cute, I think. And I love with these pouches that it gives that dimension, I guess is the word, height. I don't even know what to call it. And the pouch is from Cat Scrappiness, but you can find them elsewhere as well, but I have them from Cat. But I love the pouches because they just fill the whole thing up, and then you just stick it on a card base and you're good to go. So there is our little card. I'm so glad you guys joined me. And do you guys want me to go through everything that comes in your fantastic little zippered pouch? If you missed it, we can go through it one more time. Just because I think some people came in late. So we'll show all the fabulousness again. So first off, my little sticker has my name on it as part of the packaging. That's a neat touch. Then you get this mesh zipper bag, and inside of it is all the goodness. You get two 4x6 clear stamp sets. You get a stencil. You get your paper pad, which is also in this super nifty plastic sleeve, which I love because, you know, eventually this binding gives way and you just have paper pieces flying about. And then our sprinkle mix, which is the strawberries and all of those. But then you also get the CRAFTY Cuts, which is an SVG file that allows you, it won't look like this. This is just my demonstration of kind of what it would be. So you would have your cutout of your image. So basically it's like a die cut that you would stamp on instead of stamping and then die cutting, which I think is pretty cool since there aren't dies that go with the stamps. But like I said before, some of us don't embrace the fussy cutting. Someone called it cussy cutting the other day. I thought that was rather appropriate. I am just not a fan of having to fussy cut. The other thing is that the kits are exclusive for 6 months. So either as a subscription member or not, you don't have to get it at subscription, but you would be getting your kit purchaser. Then they are exclusive for you, so it won't be sold a la carte for 6 months. Good luck to your sister, Lala. I'll check in with you later. Love you, friend. Thank you. Yes, if you would give me the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I do Lala's little hearts, but I think I'm going the wrong way. Lala's little hearts. But thank you guys for hanging out. I will be live tomorrow at noon for lunchtime live with some not too shabbiness. And my time as a guest designer is quickly coming to an end. Not to the end of the month, but still, I'll be sad. It's been fun. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. And remember, always be kinder than you need to be because you never know what someone's dealing with. So just be a decent human being. Anyway, Much love, y'all. I will see you tomorrow.